up, everybody? So we're back down here this morning at the shop. The motor's still looking pretty awesome, so I'm gonna push it out here. It is time to put the clutch and everything on. I ordered the clutch from my buddies over at TIC Performance. Eric really hooked me up. It is a monster stage 3 clutch. I'm gonna put it on this bad boy, and we're gonna hopefully throw this thing in pretty soon. So got to get it off the engine stand and all that, so I just got to make sure that everything's buttoned up, and whenever I pull it off the engine stand, it's not going back on because it won't fit. So time to make it happen. So let's do this thing. Let's get the clutch on and forward progress. Keep it rolling. All right, so we've got a few more things on it now. Got a little vent tube between the heads. Got the oil line, oil pressure sensor, our little temperature sensors, got our ICT billet, little LS swap mounts, got the oil filter on, our other little B sensor for the gauge, spark plugs are in. So we're gonna pull this thing off of this little stand. We'll start putting the clutch on. Check it out. So before we get onto the clutch, we got to put the pilot bearing in. I've already inserted it. Got my socket ready. We're to bump it in nice and easy. Perfect. Alright, so pilot bearing, you see it in there, good and flush. Now we start putting the flywheel and clutch on. Before I pull this thing out of the box, I just wanted to say thank you to my buddy Eric up at TIC Performance. He always hooks me up. Awesome dude, gets me exactly what I want and gives it to me in a timely fashion. You know, these things were completely out of stock, and he got it to me faster than I could even get the motor done. So they were way out, and he got it to me in a hurry. So, you know, that's super awesome. Anybody needing anything, TIC Performance is where it's at. They've got it all. So, got the monster clutch out. We'll go over here and check it out. It's all spec'd out. My buddy, TIC Performance, Eric, he helped me, you know, decide on flywheel, all that stuff, and so we're gonna slap it on this thing, and we're gonna make it pretty, and that's what's gonna make it go fast, I hope. So we'll get it put on, keep rolling. Alright, so I went ahead and ordered the Stihl lineup tool for the clutch. Got it on there. We're gonna see how it lines up. Got the motor pushed over here. Everything's kind of up and out of the way for the most part. So I'm gonna attempt to drop this motor down in here. When I say drop it, I'm gonna ease it down in there, but I'm currently by myself down here, so I'm just gonna kind of take it easy. So we'll just kind of slowly get it in, see what we can make work, and you know, if we gotta wait on somebody for some help, we will. But I hope to have it in here in just a few. What's up, guys? So I'm back down here at the shop after a pretty good day's work. It's pretty late. I say it's late, it's about 6, but I'm gonna jump back on this thing, and hopefully the goal is to fire it up tonight. If we don't make it, it's cool, but good to name high. So we got a good bit left to go on it. All the front accessory drive, radiator, got to put the oil line on. I had Johnny Thomas, our engine builder, had him build me an oil feed line today. So we're gonna get that put on, fill it up with coolant, make sure it's got oil, maybe we'll fire it up. So that's the goal. We got a long ways, but we're gonna try real hard. I missed a whole lot of video there, had a minor incident. I overlooked something that was a very big deal, and it frustrated me pretty bad. So just got in a rush, knocked it out, did what I could. So last night, we were supposed to be, you know, hooking up everything, already had the intake on and all that stuff, and went to put the exhaust on, and there was a header bolt broke off in the very back side on the driver's side. So let me kind of turn it around right here. It's tight back in there. You really can't even see it from there. It is very tight back in there, and there was no way that we could have got a drill bit to it. I tried taking a little bitty center punch and punching it out, but it wasn't gonna work out for us. So whoop, you might not have been able to see that. So we yanked the motor back out yesterday, took it over to our buddy Jeff Johnson's. He helped us get it out. I drilled it out last night, broke the drill bit, frustrated me even more. So took it over to Jeff's. He helped us get it, and so this afternoon, it was like 6:30, jumped on it, and I mean slung it together. Twig is over here. He's actually under the car tightening up the drain. I don't know if you can see him.
What's up, guys?
But he is tightening up the oil drain. I'm about to go get the exhaust pipe, and we're gonna try to fire this thing off. We have done a lot of work this afternoon in a very small amount of time, so trying to check, double check, kind of look over everything. It's really hard to rush something like this on a pretty serious build like this. You know, especially my first time doing a motor like this, like to this extent. So, you know, we just kind of got everything sitting there. We're gonna turn it over for a little bit, make sure that it gets oil everywhere. Then we're gonna fire it. So we're gonna see how everything goes. Hopefully, you know, everything does well, and we'll just try it out. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it's very smooth. All right, so this is the moment we've been waiting for. Twig and I have worked all afternoon. There you go. Twig and I have worked all afternoon on this thing. The motor was not even in this thing about 3 hours ago, so we're gonna fire it. We kind of primed it up, made sure that everything looked okay. My oil gauge doesn't work whenever it's in the cranking position, so we're gonna try this thing out. Here goes nothing. Holler if you see anything. Like, get my attention. You need my flashlight or anything? Good. So there it is. The Nova is running. Huge thank you to my boy Twiggy. Boy, it was a rough day, but it's actually been a rough couple of weeks. But you know, today we put in all the work that we needed to fire this thing up. We'll let it set overnight. You know, I figured I'd let it get up to temperatures out there. We'll let it cool off tonight, and then I'll check it tomorrow before church, and might even drive it to church. And then we'll keep pegging away, and hopefully we can make this thing fast. So, you know, it's running now. That's the first step, and then now we'll just kind of tinker with it and get it right. I've already talked to Lance, so hopefully we can get it to him pretty soon. So we're super excited. All the hard work paid off. So this is what it's all about.